Hi, this is going to be a tutorial on mechanical PCB etching. And in this case, it's going to be the workflow that I've devised for making PCB for the ShopBot desktop CNC router. So, you have to make your Gerbers and use any tool you want for that. But in this case, we're using Cadence OrCAD. So, in this example, I've got a DB25 adapter that's just changing the pin out. I've thrown some vias in there just to show you the workflow for drilling out vias, but this adapter actually doesn't require them and will probably be removed later when I actually go to make the adapter. So, artwork. I have found that you can include the outline in your board outline in your Gerber file as long as you put an undefined width of 0. That way it won't show up later in FlatCAM, but it will be there. So bottom has got your standard etch and the outline. FlatCAM, which we are gearing this towards, and at this point it's FlatCAM version 8.4. You need to use Gerber format RS274X, which is the most common one. I do everything in metric. Your best bet is to leave the zeros alone. So leave the leading zeros and trailing zeros suppression off. I found that can produce problems when you're importing into FlatCAM. You can do leading zero suppression in this case, but trailing suppression will cause problems. Integers. In this case, you can do 2 or 3 digits for integers, and in case of metric, you really want 3 in case your PCB gets large. Decimals, you have to have 4. You can probably go 3. I don't know. I know you cannot do 5. So that's the settings for that. We'll select all our artwork and we will create it. Okay, so now we have our artwork Gerbers. Now we need to do our drill. So NC drill. Okay, so with the drill file, I found things that you need are this auto tool select, format. Here you do need 3 digits is required. This can be 3 or 4 for the trailing or the fraction. Again, I'm doing in metric, absolute. Also, again, you want to not mess with the zeros, so leave those both off. You do need enhanced echelon format going into FlatCAM or it'll complain. I found the behavior of the leading zero suppression and trailing zero suppression is actually opposite of the artwork generation. I can't explain that. But so after you make your drill file, you'll end up with something like this. The auto tool select produces this line here, but the enhanced echelon format, Exelon format, produces this header, and the auto tool select produces this part of it. So you have to have both. Everything else is generated by default here. Alright, so move that out of the way. And we will drill. Okay, so now you got your drill Gerbers. Alright, turn that off. And you should end up with a directory full of good stuff like the drill file, the top and bottom artwork, and everything else here is just logging and backups.